heart of a ghost town where the shadows play. Dust swirl like spirits over the decay, and no church bell rings, but there's no one to hear. Just whispers of love that turn to fear. Whiskey bottle lies broken, a testament to the past. In the silence of the desert, only the cursed outlast. Shadows and smoke under a blood-red sky, ghosts of what's gone in the blink of an eye. Whisper your secrets, but keep your sins close in the land of the lost. It's the shadows and smoke. There's a tale of a lover turned cold and betrayed by a kiss that was promised, then cruelly delayed. Her eyes like the night, her heart once aflame, now nothing but ashes, just a whisper of her name. Under the lantern light, with the train whistles moan, she vanished into the night, into the unknown. Shadows and smoke where the old memories choke. Lost love's a dagger and revenge is a cloak. Speak now a heartache and the promises broke, haunting the silence. It's shadows and smoke. In the flicker of the fire against a canyon wall, he faces his reflection, greatest liar of them all. Forgotten graves are calling as the storm begins to rise. Tonight he'll end his running or meet his demise. Shadows and smoke, this is the outlaw's yoke, bound by the night where the true word spoke. From dust to dust, in these lands we're just folk, living and dying in shadows and smoke. In the echo of his footsteps, the desert holds its breath. Shadows and smoke, he'll dance his dance with death. A whistle cuts through the silence of the cursed midnight plains. Old tracks laid by the ghost town where only sorrow remains. A lantern flickers low, casting shadows on the ties. Whiskey bottle lying empty neath the cold and heartless skies. Echoes from the midnight train right across the barren lands, bringing tales of bitter love and blood on guilty hands. Each whistle moans a secret of the deeds that can't be undone, underneath the crescent moon and the burning desert sun. This town was once alive with dreams, now it's dust and broken glass. A church stands black against the fire, its congregation past. She promised love by the morning light, but dawn came cold and gray, left a note by the smoldering ruins, took my heart and rode away. Echoes from the midnight train stoke the fires of revenge, haunted by the specter of a love that met its end. Every cry of the whistle is a scream into the night, a call to those who walk alone by the flicker of dying light. In the silence between the thunder, I hear her whispering wind. Speaks of betrayal so cruel, a wound that festers within. On forgotten graves I've sworn by the blood of kin and creed, to chase the echoes till my bitter heart no longer bleeds. Echoes from the midnight train, now my journey's set in stone, riding towards the horizon where the sins of night are sown. Let the whistle call my name to the place where all debts are paid, in the dust of cursed lands by the blade of my own spade. Out where the horizon bleeds in the night, dust devils dance with the devil's delight. Whiskey bottle empty, laid by my side, echoes of train whistles, ghosts that won't hide. Buried in the black sun, under cursed sky, graves without markers where the lost souls lie. Heart full of vengeance, eyes burning red, living among shadows, dead man's dread. Used to be laughter in this old ghost town, now just the silence of dreams burned down. Love turned to ashes, church set ablaze. Ain't nothing left but these end of days. Buried in the black sun, fate's cruel hand, walking through ruins of this forsaken land. Once sought redemption, now seeking blood in the whispers of sandstorms and the flood. Met her gaze across the fire's glow. Betrayal seared deeper than she'll ever know. My heart was the price the desert had thrown. Revenge stirs in the bones I call my own. Buried in the black sun with spirits of the old, my story's written in the stars, bitter and cold. Till vengeance finds its way under the moon's run, I'll be haunting these lands, buried in the black sun. This song captures the spectral ambience of a man tormented by past betrayals and fueled by a relentless quest for revenge, set against the backdrop of a desolate, cursed western landscape. In the shadow of a burning church, under a blood-red sky, an old gunslinger tells his tale with a whiskey bottle dry. The wind moans through the ghost town streets, the dust clouds hide the sun. This land's forsaken by the light, where a cursed man's run begun. No mercy in the devil's deal, only shadows by your side. When you trade your soul for vengeance, there's no place left to hide. The night grows cold, the fire dies, but the past won't set you free. No mercy in the devil's deal, just endless misery. He loved once beneath the stars, in a time too brief to stay. Her laughter now a whisper lost as the desert took her away. Betrayed by a brother's jealous hand, left for dead in the silent sands. He struck a deal at the crossroads light, for the power to set things right. No mercy in the devil's deal, only echoes of regret. Each killing word a hollow prayer for a love he can't forget. The night grows cold, the fire dies, but the ghost won't let him be. No mercy in the devil's deal, just change you can't see. Glass, he faces who he's come to be. A phantom in a forsaken land, trapped in his own decree. The whistle of a distant train calls him to his final stand, to reclaim a soul he sold in vain, or fall by his own hand. No mercy in the devil's deal, just a lonesome bitter end. The gun he draws, the choice he makes, a broken heart he can't mend. The night grows cold, the fire's died, in the silence he'll confess. No mercy in the devil's deal, just a piece of nothingness. In the heart of dust where the chapel lies burned, whiskey bottles lay like memories spurned. A lone train cries out through the vast cursed night, ghost of a town faded from sight. Echoes from the ashes whispering sins, haunted by the shadows of night bends. Love lost to a bullet, marked by a stone in this silent desert. I wander alone. There's blood on the wind, a tale of deceit, a lover's vow dying in the summer's heat. Candlelit vigils with no one to mourn, a heart once whole, now eternally torn. Echoes from the ashes calling me home, to a bed of dust where the bitter winds moan. Kisses turn to whispers beneath the old tree where we carved our names for eternity. My foe, mirrors of my past in the midnight glow. The truth cuts deeper than the sharpest blade in the ruins of the promises we made. Echoes from the ashes, revenge burns bright, clearing the shadows, restoring the light. I lay down my burdens by the cooling stream, letting go of the echoes and chasing the dream. Lies burning, shadows of vultures circle and yearn. Whiskey bottle at my side, still half full, under the crescent moon's pale haunting light. Ghost town whispers from the lips of the wind, each gust a story, each silence a sin. By the forgotten grave, the earth unsettled, spirits betrayed. 'Twas a cold steel night when I heard the train. Her memory mingled with the whistle's pain, driven to the brink by a lover's deceit. The heart seeks a vengeance no man can defeat. Blood on the revenge under red moonlight. Darkness holds what was once so bright. Lost love's echo in a coyote's cry. Out here where even strong men desert, I face my fear, his silhouette on the horizon drawing near. Words unspoken in the cool desert air, bullets whisper through stories we shared. Two men's fury like a storm's fierce rush in this cursed land where the damned souls crush. Blood on the revenge, the deed finally done, lying in the dust, no place to run. Lost love's echo in a coyote's mourn. Out here where hope and ghosts are born. Out here where my redemption is worn. blood on the revenge, forever sworn. Whiskey whispers in the wind's mournful cry. Through the ghost town silence, under a curse of moonlit sky, shadows dance on forgotten graves, stirring dusty lies. A lone train whistle cuts the air, a somber lullaby. Dancing with shadows, spinning with my regrets, each step a story of the love and the debts. The Colter thunderfoot, my partner in this waltz, in a town too dead for dreams, where hope comes to a halt. There's a church on the edge where once I heard a vow. Now it stands with scorched walls, sheltering no love now. She was a flame too wild, her betrayal a jagged knife, left me with these shadows in a half-lived life. And dancing with shadows under starless skies, whispering secrets, old pain and tired goodbyes. The wind's a harsh melody, drifting through the rust, taunting with memories crumbled into dust. In the mirror of the night, my shadow stands alone, faced by the ghost of a heart that's turned to stone. No more running in this draw, I find my aim among these haunted whispers. I call out her name. Dancing with shadows, this dance is almost done. In the echoes of my steps, revenge has just begun. With each turn across this land, cursed yet divine, I embrace the darkness, her fate entwined with mine.
In a town where the whistling winds carry sin, under the ghost moon's pale watchful eye, lies a dusty road where shadows begin, and the truths you hear are oft a lie. Whiskey bottles clink in forgotten saloons, echoes of laughter buried in sand. Each step kicks up curses under the blood-red moons. In the silent desert, a gun in my hand. The shadows dance over gunpowder serenade, echoes of a bullet through the heart betrayed. where the lost souls wander and the brave ones fade underneath the sky of a gunsmoke charade. Years ago, her laughter filled the autumn air in a church that now burns in eternal flame. Promises made in the heat of a desperate prayer, gone with the wind, just whispers of her name. Dust storms rise where our dreams used to lay. Train whistles mourn like the cries of the damned. In the night, the cold stars have much to say about a love lost and a life forever banned. Shadows dance over gunpowder serenade. Revenge stirs the dust where our bed was made. Ghost towns hold secrets of the love that decayed, and the heart counts the cost of the games that were played. In the coldest hour, the desert speaks of cursed lands and the vengeance it seeks. Face to face, my fate with a gun echoes loud. What's done is done. The shadows whisper over gunpowder serenade. In the silence, my soul's debts are paid. Across this cursed land, I'll let my memories fade. With one last bullet, my peace is made. In the echoes of my gunpowder serenade.
In the shadow of the valley, where the cold winds dare, lies a town too scared to whisper beneath the serpent's prayer. Whiskey bottles and secrets buried in forsaken sands, echoes of train whistles slipping through ghostly hands. Under the blood-red sky, where the lost souls roam, I walk these cursed grounds, forever calling them home. Prayers drowned out by gunfire, only the vultures care about the tales and the sins beneath the serpent's prayer. Years ago, a love was wrong 'neath the weeping moon's glare. Her laughter now just memories in the chilling night air. Burning churches to ash like snow, a testament to despair. Marked by stone crosses and rows of forgotten prayers. Under the blood-red sky, where silent deserts weep, I find her whispers in the storm, where the shadows creep. Revenge, a bitter liquor, served colder than the night air. Drunk slowly with the ghosts beneath the serpent's prayer. Then came the night I stood face to face with my dread. Her specter in the wind spoke of the love we once wed. Vengeance or redemption, she cried with a mournful stare. Choose your path wisely beneath the serpent's glare. Under the blood-red sky I laid my vengeance to rest, with her ring on my finger and her memory on my chest. Forgiveness a hard-won freedom found in the dusty air. I walk away from the past beneath the serpent's prayer.
Swirls of secrets it keeps. The sun bleeds red over cracked earth deep. Ghost towns whisper with the voices of the scorn, in the shadow of a church where vows were torn. Echoes from the lonely road, calling me to bear my load. Whiskey numbs the heart so cold. On this cursed path I strove, where the night hides the sins I sold. Echoes from the lonely road. Found an old wood bottle, label worn and frayed. Like the love we made, it just faded away. Train whistle moans through the silent night, a reminder of the flight in the fading light. Echoes from the lonely road, haunting every tale I've told. The wind whispers of bold deeds old, beneath the stars so cruel and bold. In the dust where my dreams are rolled, echoes from the lonely road. That burning church, the flames lick sky high, reflecting the fire that still burns in my eye. Confronting the ghost in this deserted hell, my heart's revenge, only time will tell. Echoes from the lonely road, revenge is a debt I owe. Across silent deserts to forgotten graves I rode, letting go of the past I told. Echoes from the lonely road, echoes of the truth bestowed.
In a town where the whistling winds carry sin, under the ghost moon's pale watchful light, lies a dusty road where shadows begin. And the truths you hear are oft a lie. Whiskey bottles clink in forgotten saloons, echoes of laughter buried in sand. Each step kicks up curses under the blood-red moons. In the silent desert, a gun in my hand. Shadows dance over gunpowder cells. autumn air in a church that now burns in eternal flame. Promises made in the heat of a desperate prayer. Gone with the wind, just whispers of a name. Dust storms rise where our dreams used to lay. Train whistles mourn like the cries of the damned. In the night, the cold stars have much to say about a love lost and a life forever banned. Shadows dance over gunpowder serenade. Revenge stirs the dust where our bed was made. Ghost towns hold secrets of the love that decayed, and the heart counts the cost of the games that were played. In the coldest hour, the desert speaks of cursed lands and the vengeance it seeks. Face to face, my fate with a gun echoes loud, what's done is done. Shadows whisper over gunpowder serenade. In the silence, my soul's dissipate. Across this cursed land, I let my memories fade. With one last bullet, my peace is made. In the echoes of my gunpowder serenade.
Out where the horizon bleeds into the dusk, dusty boots tread on a land forsaken thus. Whiskey bottles lay by the side of a burnt-out church. Ghost town whispers a crow's perch. Blood on the black sun, painting shadows long. Echoes of a train whistle, a forgotten song. Every grave unmarked under the devil's run. What's done is done under the black sun. Once loved a girl with wildfire in her eyes. Promised her forever under cursed skies. Betrayal struck like a snake neath the desert stone. Left me with nothing but her echo in my bones. Blood on the black sun, drawing a silent tear. Dust storms are my company in this place so severe. Burning memories like churches in my mind, lost in the sands that forgiveness can't find. In the mirror of the night, her face in the moon, haunting my dreams at the howl of doom. My hand on cold steel, hard as the land. Revenge, a dark whisper like a command. Blood on the black sun, fate's cruel jest, riding towards dusk in the west. I head atonement or damnation, let the black sun decide. Outlaw's lullaby on a ghostly ride. The somber melody under a sky so grim, blood on the black sun, a hymn so dim.
There's a shadow that hangs over the old Dawson's farm, where the timber creaks with whispers of harm. The sky paints crimson over fields that mourn, burning barn on the horizon where our sins were born. Oh, the smoke it climbs like ghosts in the breeze, rising higher with my old memory. Each flame is a secret, each ash is a token of a love burned down and words left unspoken. In the glow of the moon, I found her silver locket beside empty bottles where the dust storms rocket. Her laughter echoed from the church's burnt shell in a ghost town of heartache where we once fell. Burning barn and smoke, hiding yesterday's sin. Whiskey whispers about the trouble I'm in. The fire's in my soul, mixing pain with the potion, with each ember a tear and each cinder an ocean. Underneath the train's lonesome whistle there lays an untold feud. In the cursed lands by the forgotten graves I face my solitude. Now the truth is clear as the crackling wood that in the night still burns. She was a spark and I the tinder. When will a man ever learn? So here's to the burning barn and smoke, to the past that I revoke. Here's to the dark, dusty trails and the vows that we broke. I'll ride through the silent desert till my wrongs are made right, or till I'm just another shadow melting into the night.
Out where the horizon bleeds rusty red, in a ghost town where even shadows dread. The wind whispers tales, old and spun, of a heart betrayed by a loaded gun. Beneath the sun's merciless rain, only whiskey soothes the pain. Ashes of the desert wind swirling around my sins, where every trail of dust buries trust. Ghosts ride the storm tonight by the lone church light, and revenge whispers low in the places dead men go. Once loved a girl with eyes so wild, promises made in the heat beguiled. Under the steeple we swore forever, but her heart was a roving river. Found her lies with the setting sun by the tracks where the slow trains run. Ashes of the desert wind stirring the fear whispers within. Every gust of scorn cry under the vast unyielding sky. Lost love's a phantom pain in the silence of the rain. And revenge whispers low in the places dead men go. In the tavern's dim I see her face, haunting the corners of this forsaken place. With each sip the past grows clear, echoes of what I held dear. Tonight the desert's gonna know my name, as I light the sky with her memory's flame. Ashes of the desert wind now cleanse my battered skin. With fire in my soul I claim control. This cursed land takes its toll, but I paid my role. Let revenge lie low where the lost and lonely go. So if you find yourself passing through where the wind howls secrets old and true, remember the tales of dust and bone, where love and betrayal craft their throne. And listen close to the desert's sin, for the wispy soothes the pain on the wind in.
Out where the shadows haunt the scorched sand, under a ghostly moonlight stand, voices whisper through silver sage, a tale of a man and his darkened rage. Whiskey bottle by a worn boot side, dust devils dance where secrets hide. The eerie wail of a distant train echoes the gunslinger's haunting pain. No mercy in the gunslinger's eyes, cold as the desert night's clear skies. Each bullet a mark, each step a sin. No mercy where vengeance begins. Once loved a maiden fair and bright, her laughter a beacon in the night. Betrayed by a friend under blood-red skies, she lay in a church that no longer cries. Through forgotten towns his boots tread on, past burning crosses and love long gone. His heart turned to stone on that cursed morn, left nothing but fury, tattered and worn. No mercy in the gunslinger's eyes, haunted like ghost towns under stormy skies. Each bullet a story, each scar a sign. No mercy on this broken line. At the edge of the world in the silence vast, he faced his betrayer from shadows cast. Words are wind in the desert's roar, only the gun speaks with final lore. No mercy in the gunslinger's deeds. Across these cursed lands his sorrow bleeds. Under a blackened veil he claims his due. No mercy, only the desert knew.
In the shadow of the mesa where the sun bled out its fire, whiskey bottles and dust storms paint the ghost of my desire. A train whistle moans through crumbling stones in a town too dead to die, where my heart lies buried under western skies. Oh, sing me that ghost town ballad of a love that's burned to ash, with every chord strummed under a moon so bright. Betrayals breeze through the chapel's charred remains, dance with the devils among the windswept plains. She was a wild desert rose with thorns I did not see, her whisper like a serpent beneath the old oak tree. Her lies were a masked ball, her truth the first to fall. In the night where the coyotes call still haunts my every dream. Oh, play me that ghost town ballad where the shadows know my name. Oh, ghost waltz in the dust of blame. A heart left hanging on a gallows tight and tall, echoes of our laughter through the forsaken hall. But there by the churchyard I faced my fearsome foe. His gun was quick but my revenge it was slow. In the silence of the gunfire lay the truth I came to know. She's gone like the dust that I now sow. So sing for me softly that ghost town requiem where love's a forgotten hymn and nights condemned. Here in this desolation I claim my cursed crown, a king of a barren kingdom in a ghost town gown. So let the wind sing and the lonely church bell toll, a ballad for the broken in the desert soul. Out in the shadow of the hangman's tree, where the wind whispers low, cold and free, dust devils dance on a barren plain, and the sun bleeds red like an open vein. Old whiskey bottles clink in the ghost town's breeze, echoes of laughter lost in the freeze, where the undertaker's hymn waits underneath the silver moon's cold gaze. In the land where vengeance and sorrow meets, hear the train whistle moan through the cursed night, where the undertaker's hymn waits, we find the light. A tale of betrayal by a lover's hand, she vanished like smoke into the wasteland. Her memory haunts every whispered wail in the chapel ruins where shadows prevail. The preacher spoke of sin as the church burned bright, another soul lost to the desert night, where the undertaker's hymn waits. Life fades as quickly as a rusty gates creak. In the silence of a forgotten grave lies a cowboy whose heart was betrayed. Hear the coyotes cry to the hollow sky, where the undertaker's hymn waits, the spirit sighs. where the undertaker's hymn waits. Resolve hardens like the frost and cold gates. With each step on this desolate trace, I walk to meet my fate. I embrace, let the desert swallow my mournful cries, where the undertaker's hymn waits. A gunslinger lies. Ooh. Let the dust settle where it may. In this silent desert, I'll find my way.
In a ghost town silence, under a blood moon's rain, whiskey bottles clinking like chimes of pain. The echoes of the midnight train crossing cursed lands, tracks leading nowhere, just God's forsaken sands. Blood on a midnight train, red as the devil's own, hearts bound by vengeance under a sky overthrown. The wind howls secrets, past sins it can't contain. Ghosts whisper justice on a midnight train. Years back, young love was buried in these silent deserts dry. A locket of golden memories under a thorn sky. Betrayed by a brother for the greed of fleeting gain, left me with a burning heart and church bells that wail in vain. Blood on the midnight train, staying in the rotten night, a tale of lost lovers and a wrong that needs a right. Storms can't cover the tracks, nor the everlasting pain. Echoes of the betrayed screaming on the midnight train. On a lonesome silver line, the truth rides fast and grim. My hand on steel, soul to purge the sin. Tonight forgiveness sleeps while the restless seek their due. The final whistle blows for me and you. There's blood on the midnight train, justice finds its track in the land of the forgotten. There's no turning back. Shadows lift their veils as final truths pertain. Revenge or redemption calls from the midnight train. Each chord a story, each note a desolate wail, eternally bound to the whistle of that midnight rail. past the old shanty town where the whistle sounds mourn like a ghost. Dust devils dance with the echoes of those who've given up the ghost. Beneath a sky too wide and a sun that paints the earth blood red, lies a trail of whiskey bottles leading to the sins that I once fled. I'm gone with the last ride. Shadows cross the great divide, where the love I knew and the dark truth lie. In a silent desert, under a cursed moon's guide, I'm just a whisper where hope and heartache collide. Found an old church burning by the light of a cold and heartless moon. The steeple fell like my dreams in a fiery forsaken plume. Once loved a girl with eyes like the stormy skies before the dawn. She left me with nothing but a goodbye as bitter as the day is long. I'm gone with the last ride, where old ghosts and regrets reside. Echoes of a train that's carrying everything I can't hide. Past the dusty plains where my old fears abide, riding towards the horizon where my old self died. In the mirror of the night, I see her face, haunting and near. The wind whispers secrets, the desert sand shifting so clear. Betrayal's sharp sting I feel in my bones, it's rattling deep. Tonight the reckoning comes, and it's mine alone to keep. Gone with the last ride, beneath the wide and starless sky. I lay my vengeance down by the graveyard where the forgotten lie. Letting go the reins of a past that's been wrung dry. In the haunted silence, I whisper my last goodbye. Every verse a desolate pain and every chorus a haunted melody, weaving through the dark tapestry of a lone soul's reckoning with his past. Buried in the vast and whispering badlands under a blood-red sky, once stood a town with hope like a heartbeat, for the truth's turned to lies. Whiskey bottles lay empty on doorsteps, each one a story untold, of dreams gone dry under dust storms cover and secrets dark and cold. Buried deep in the shadows where the lost souls weep, the winds sing of sorrow where the secrets keep. Beneath the moon's pale watch, oh ghosts they roam. In the silence of the desert I made my curse to home. Well, I loved a girl with eyes like wildfire, heart wild as the shifting sands. She vanished
vanished like smoke from a burnt-out church, slipped right through my hand. In the night I hear the train's lonely whistle, mocking me with its cry, as it rolls past forgotten graves under that endless star-lit sky. Buried deep in the shadows, where the old loves die, the wind speaking riddles neath the vast dark sky. With each whisper and echo, my restless heart roams. In the silence of the desert, I find my ghostly home. On a night when the storm tears the silence and the past refuses to sleep, I face the curse of this barren land, where the wounds cut too deep. There at last stood the truth, by the cold light of the dawn. She was a mirage of the desert, a memory forever gone. I'm just a shadow, where no light seeps, with the dust as my blanket and the earth so steep. Let my sins be buried in this silent, forsaken lone. In the heart of the desert, I accept this ghostly home, forever buried in the shadows under skies so wide and dome.